everyone, Petalisbless here. Welcome back to another Cricut and More inspired DIY Wednesday. Okay, today's first DIY, I have this bowl here from the Dollar Tree, and I taped it off with some painter's tape. And we're going to use some of these rocks here that I got from the Dollar Tree. You can also find them at Dollarama. And I'll be using some hot glue to glue them going around our container. Okay, I'm just going to take the hot glue and place it going up our container. You can use Mod Podge to put the rocks down, but I want to go a little faster, so I'm just going to use the hot glue. So then we're just going to sprinkle our rocks over the glue and then press them down. And now I'm just going to repeat this step all over until we cover our container. Okay, so here's our container all done. So now I'm just going to use some black acrylic paint, and then we're going to paint the rocks on our container. Okay, we finished painting the rocks on the outside, so I'm just going to paint the inside of our container going around so it doesn't show on the inside. Okay, so our container is all dry now. Let's see, the inside is painted, looks very neat. So we're just going to take some of this gold ribbon along with some of our black ribbon also. And I'll be using some hot glue, and I'll be taping them down to our container, the open space that we left open. And all the items that I'm using for today's DIYs will be listed down below in the description box, so you can go down and see where I got everything from. So now we finished our first bowl, and then I'm going to do the same thing on our second bowl. And now our two pieces are done, so I'm just going to use some hot glue and glue them together, and you can use any adhesive that you would like to glue your projects together. And here's the look for our first DIY. I like how it turned out. Looks very nice. A very nice accent piece for your home or a gift for a loved one. And I love with the stones, it has a nice texture. Instead of a plain piece of decor, you have a textured piece of decor. And I love how it turned out. I think it looks very nice. Alright everyone, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of our textured vase. Yeah, leave me a comment and tell me what you think of DIY number 1. Okay you guys, on to DIY number 2, which is our Cricut inspired DIY, which let me tell you from now is a fail. It is an absolute fail, but I'm going to show you what I did anyways. So of course went into Cricut Design Space, got my image that I wanted, and then I send it to my Cricut to be cut. And here I am weeding it. It's some nice jagged design hearts, and I am using the permanent vinyl with this DIY. Okay, I have this lamp shade here, which is a lamp that I have from before. So I got the vinyl here, which is the permanent vinyl. Now I saw someone on YouTube do a video where they put the permanent vinyl onto clothing. I know iron-on usually goes onto clothing, onto a t-shirt, but they did it with the permanent vinyl. So I said, okay, let me try it, you know, because this lampshade has material on it, so let me see if it will work for me. So that's what your girl is doing here, and oh no, don't believe everything you see on YouTube. It does not work. You see, your girl is scraping, and it just won't stick. It won't stick all over. It won't. I tried. It won't. No, so I'm just gonna take it back off, because 1 and 2 places stick and the rest of it did not. So I'm gonna use some E6000, because your girl is not going to waste her vinyl. Where there's a will, there's a way. So we're just gonna add the E6000 like I said, and place our hearts onto the lampshades. Now there's 3 hearts all together, so I'm just gonna E6000 them and add the 3 of them to the shade. As you see here, there's no need for any transfer tape, so I'm just taking the heart right off of the paper that I cut it on. Then I'll add the E6000 and place it onto the lampshade. And there you go. My 3 hearts are on the lampshade. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of this Bling sheet here. And I cut them into strips, and I'm going to place them onto our lampshade. And I'll be using some hot glue to help glue them onto our lampshade. And now I have these crystal pendants that I got off of Amazon, and I'll be using them, 3 of them, to glue onto the lampshade to give it a little more nicer look. So I'll just be using some hot glue to glue them going around the lampshade. And after you place the glue onto the pendant, just hold it down a little bit before you move the lampshade. Otherwise, if the glue is still hot, the pendant is going to move out of place. So just let the hot glue dry around the pendant before you move on and do the rest of the pendants. And here's our finished look. It was a Cricut fail, but it turned out nice. Sometimes you can't listen to everything that you see or hear. You have to try it out for yourself. So I tried this one out and it did not work. Worked for her, but did not work for me. Anyways, I do like how it turned out. I think it looks very nice. Alright, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of our DIY number 2. So that's all your girls got for you today. Showing you my Cricut fail, but we fixed it. Saved the day. Hey, hey, hey. And I hope you join me on Sunday. I upload videos every Sunday and Wednesday. And on Wednesday, you know, it's the Cricut inspired videos where I share with you my ups and my downs and my good triumphs too. Because we do have some good Cricut DIYs. So remember, as always, to stay blessed from Petalisbless. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.